Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's LTZ Minty here coming at you with a brand new video review. And today I'm going over this platform called Local City Places. This right here is based out of the United States, and the owner is located there in Phoenix, Arizona, supposedly. And it's only for people that's in the United States or have bank accounts in the United States. So I want to do a thorough review over this. It took me a while to get this video because I was trying to get my own copy to the PDF presentation, but couldn't get my hands on it. So I'm gonna have to settle for the next best thing, which is a video that I got a hold of like 5 days ago. So before I get into this video, you should have taken the time out to read the disclaimer at the beginning. If you did not do that, please go back and do so that way we're on the same page. So with that said, let's go ahead and get to this video. Local City Places website is buggy. It can be slow and everything like that. So it lets me know that there's not a whole lot of money being put into here to increase the server speed and handle the volume of traffic that they're trying to aim for, right? So that right there is something that I noticed. And when you get to the video, and I'm gonna go ahead and just play this whole thing, so that way you can see the presentation. And I can break down what the presenter is talking about as well. All right. And so when I got a hold of this video, I went ahead and shared it with Danny the Heck as well. So he's already done his full review showing the same video. And so if you haven't checked out Danny the Heck or the Crypto Ponzi Avenger YouTube channel, go and check that out. He's already creating a database on this opportunity as well, as we already believe this right here is a major Ponzi scam. Okay. So let's go ahead and get to this video, and so that way I can break it down as time goes along.
See, record. Hey everybody, good morning. I appreciate you taking the time to come in on this Saturday morning and spend a few minutes with me. I wanted to get you this information as soon as I could. That's why the impromptu meeting. This is kind of a private meeting. It's basically for people that are in my inner circle. That's why you've been invited here. Okay. So I'm just gonna get into things. I haven't really studied this presentation in this slideshow. Okay, so it might be a little funky. All right, but I guarantee you by the time I get done with this, you'll totally understand what's going on, and you will want to take advantage of the situation, okay? Over these last few years, oh my, years, many of us have gone through the ringer, so to speak.
Let me see. Maybe I can skip ahead because he's going to give this long introduction, trying to hype everybody up. So let me see if I can just fast forward through a lot of this and get right into the presentation.
That it only takes one.
All right.
Pass it. Now, with that being stated, you can get more involved if you want to, but I'm telling you right now, you don't need to.
All right, here we go.
And what is called Local City Partners. I'm going to touch a little bit on Local City Places and what it is. But me and you, we are interested in Local City Partners. Okay? But there is a difference between the two. And I don't want to confuse you. So first, let's talk about what is Local City Places. Okay? This is what Local City Local City Places does. I'll probably do that a few times this morning. You've heard of Groupon, right? They're all about coupons. They're everywhere. Everybody, pretty much, unless you've been living under a rock, you've heard of Groupon. Now,
for those of you who don't know what Groupon is, because this is major in the United States. Groupon is an app or a website you can go to, and you can buy things on that's supposed to be on a cheaper side. Everyday items that you can get on there that they make it available on Groupon. So it could be houseware, it can be technology, something like that you want to buy. It's right there on Groupon. I used to use this service when I was living in the United States as well. So just in case you didn't know what that is, what Groupon is, now you know pretty much more or less.
When Groupon brings on merchants to use their Groupon system, they charge a fee to the merchant, thousands of dollars to get involved. Then they take 50% of the profits from these coupons. That's actually outrageous. Actually outrageous. Merchants feel that they have to go with Groupon because they're the biggest ones out there. They're everywhere. Everybody knows them, right? Well, check this out. Local city places, there are no upfront fees. No upfront fees. Zero. That is huge for a merchant. Most merchants conduct their business day to day with revenue, right? I've never been an actual store merchant or a restaurant owner or anything like that, but I know they're living on the edge most of the time. So no upfront fees is huge for merchants. And we don't ask for 50% of the profits, 20%. So this gives the merchants a huge break, right? Now, what we do is we advertise, not you, but the company, local city places, they advertise for merchants. They've actually been doing this for like 30 years. Okay, they've been involved in this space a long time. In different...
Let you know right now, that's a lie. Local city places have not been around for 30 years. That is a bald-faced lie.
Aspects of this space. And now they're ready to move into their next phase. As we grow, as they bring on new merchants, they are able to pay us out revenue. Okay? I'm not going to get into this side of the business very much. We will later. Okay? Because I want to talk to you about your money. By the way, we are already connected in over 1,200 cities across America. And we will be over 25,000 merchants by next year. Not by next year, into next year. Okay, sometime in 2025, we're going to hit over 25,000 merchants. Okay, that's a given. That's easy. You don't really have to worry about that kind of stuff. Okay, I mean...
You do have to worry about that kind of stuff. What's the proof to back up the numbers that you're showing on this presentation? That you in over 1,200 cities, got over 25,000 merchants, and wherever the case that you said in that last screen, it does matter.
You need to know that we're growing and the company's stable. Those are very important things. And we'll talk about that more in a minute. But let's get into this. Local city partners, that's who you are, that's who I am, that's who we are. I went down and interviewed the company located in Phoenix, Arizona. I interviewed the owner. We had deep conversations, great conversations, and at the end of the day, I accepted a position with them being the director of this local city partners. So I'm your main guy inside of corporate. It doesn't get any better than that because you're always going to get the facts. You're always going to get transparency with me.
So what he just told y'all is that he's the director of partners. He's the director of partners of the local city partners organization, meaning that he's just an affiliate. He's at top of the food chain. So it's a pyramid structure, and that's what that is. Because when it comes to making business decisions, is he making any business decisions as about director of the company? Absolutely not. He's just a marketer of the thing. That's it.
And you have a direct connection to corporate, right? Now, as we grow local city partners and bring in, a couple of thousand partners, I won't be able to stay in touch with each one of them, of course. But you guys are my elite group, right? And so you will always have direct contact with me. If you're watching this video, okay, you're always going to have contact with me. I'm going to always know what the pulse of the company is doing. That's important. Why? You don't want to be getting more and more involved with the company that's going down and down and down. And most times when that happens, the company doesn't tell you that they could go out of business in 60 days, right? They just shut down and your money stops.
It's just called a scam. You know, it was a Ponzi. That's all it is. Real companies give out earnings reports to let investors or shareholders know what is going on with that company. If they need to, and buy more shares of the company, or get out of get out of some positions to lower their risk with that company. That's not what goes on in the scam space. This online investment space.
Okay. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen here. We totally expect this company to grow. They've got everything in place. Their corporate offices are awesome. It's very professional. The guys behind this, listen to my words here. They're extremely professional, extremely fun, easygoing. I got to say, like myself. But listen to my words. They have the bucks to back this up. Okay, that's important for us, right? Gotta have money. So where do you come in all of this? Well, what we do is we send in funds. These funds are used to set up the new merchants and get them rocking and rolling. We polish up the advertising. We start their campaigns, and then.
So this right here, I want to stop right here, as because I used to somewhat work in this kind of space when I was living in the United States with merchants. So they are not. This is not how it works. When a merchant wants to promote their opportunity on an app or through a major website like Groupon, here down in Colombia we use Rappi. Those merchants need to pay for access for that, and then they got to pay a monthly fee as well. So when he says when merchants join us and you send when join us, you send in funds. These funds are used to set up the new merchants with our polished advertising campaigns. Since when are these platforms, these apps, paying merchants to join them? It doesn't happen. If you want to promote your business, you need to pay the money to promote your business. That's how it always works, and that's how it always will work. So what this guy was sharing right here, he just glossed right over it. Nobody paid attention to it.
And you and I, we share in the profits. Local City Partners, LCP. I'm going to start calling it that. LCP, Local City Partners, is going to send you somewhere between 100% and 150% on your money within 30 days. Let's just call it 30 days.
Yeah, just pay attention to this, because these are the things that you need to pay attention. Listen to the key words. Listen to how he's presenting. As I got somebody outside cutting the grass right now right outside the window too. So hopefully it don't become too bad. I may have to just pause the video. Yeah, I'm gonna just pause the video and continue later. Alright, so the guy is finally finished cutting the grass and everything like that, and so I just forgot where I was at pretty much. But when you're looking at this screen, when you see that it says LCP will send you, depending on how much you send them, between 100% to 150% of profit within 30 days, where or how they getting this profit generated? Now I know that he's saying that you're paying for these companies to come and advertise their business opportunities on a more global stage, or not say global, but international stage, or national stage, not international either, national stage across the United States. But how are you getting paid? So it explains right here, send in $198 in 30 days, you will have $396. How? So it's a fixed return. Okay, so now they're promising a fixed return on your investment, which is not possible, which is not legal. All right, so send in $1,980 in 30 days, you receive $4,950. All right, let's go and continue on because I think he's about to read over this stuff right now.
100 to 150%. So, example, you send in $198 and 30 days later, you'll have $396. Send in $1,980, 30 days, you'll have $4,950, $4,950. Okay, we're going to get more into that. This is passive income. Okay, first of all, passive income, and there's also residual income from this. Okay, we get our commissions, we get our revenue paid to us every Friday, not once a month, not whenever, every Friday. Also, and I'll talk about it a little bit later, you can share this opportunity with others and add that onto your revenue stream. Okay? So let's get rocking into this.
Yeah, I had a typo on that last screen. I just thought about it right there before it came over to this one. But he said it was optionable. Nah, I think that's, let me see if I go back. Optionable. Is that a word? So, it's already starting off, very, very, very shaky. Looking at this information and everything like that is already been presented right here. It's just not adding up, right? And also, I don't know who is the presenter. The presenter is not showing his face at all. So, if you got information on the presenter, please send me the name and the phone number as well, so that way I can share this with our team, and we can just go ahead and proceed on with the investigation of this right here, right?
Also, and I'll talk about it a little bit later, you can share this opportunity with others and add that onto your revenue stream.
That's the reason why he didn't read the word. He saw the word. That's like, is that a word?
Okay. So let's get rocking into this. So you deposit your funds in the program. You will receive double or more of that amount in 30 days. Deposit your funds in the program. Within 30 days, you'll double your money or more, as you're going to see. You can start for as low as $198. $198 to get you started. Okay? You only need to make this payment once if you wanted to. Nothing else out of pocket. And you can start manipulating the profits of the $198 and buy more and more and exponentiate your profits that way. We're going to touch on that as well. So each unit, and understand these words. So a unit is a merchant. Again, we'll talk about that in a second. Each unit that you want to get involved with is $99. Minimum purchase is 2 units, $198. Maximum units you may purchase is 20 units per week. That's the maximum you can purchase in this opportunity.
So stop, pause it right there as well. So you're saying the unit means that it's the merchant. And then you got to start with a minimum purchase of 2 units, which is $198. The max that you can pay for is $1,098, and that would give you 20 units per week. Where is the proof that there's that many merchants signing up or looking to join to, well, not join, I say promote their business with the help of local city places or partners, whichever one you want to go by? Where's the proof of that? So you're sending in this money and you have no information on the merchants at all. I think that if I wanted to invest into a merchant, I want to have background information on that merchant. Who's the owner? Where they're located at? What kind of business they have? What kind of revenue they're generating? Right? To see if they can afford to keep on paying the fees to promote their opportunity on a broader base. I think I want to have access to the information. You just investing blindly here.
Okay. So that would be $1,980 to purchase 20 units. We'll talk about that in a second. This is the math. When you buy 2 units, again, it's $198. 2 units times 99 bucks is the 198. We double that, so that gets you $396 in 30 days. Okay? Also, you receive monthly residuals from this. So 2 units is actually 2 merchants, and every month that merchant makes his payment. So I told you there's no upfront fees. Right, because we're going to set them up, we're going to get them rocking, and then we're going to charge them 300 bucks a month, which is nothing for these guys. 300 bucks a month is nothing for these guys. From that, you get paid $29.70 for every merchant that you have.
So he's saying that $300 a month is nothing for these guys, but he's not showing you any data to back up what he's talking about. It's like you got to think about things like this. When people are giving these kind of presentations, where is the documentation backing up the words that's being presented to all of you?
Okay, so if you come in at 198 bucks, you're going to have 2 merchants. That's going to get you 60 bucks a month in residual income, month after month after month, forever. As long as the merchant stays with us, the average merchant will stay with us 3 to 5 years. All right, that's just stats. Let's get a little deeper into this though. So you can start with the 198 bucks. That's cool. If you come in at 5 units, 10 units, or 20 units at one time, you're going to receive a bonus. Bonus! Here's an example, 5 units. 5 units will cost you $495. 5 units times $99. $495. You will receive a bonus unit. So instead of having 5 units, you actually have 6 units. Okay? Your payout in 30 days would be $1,188. You put in $495, 30 days, you have $1,188. Plus the monthly residuals that start to kick in. 6 units is going to be $178 each and every month for you. Okay? And that can go on and on and on and on as long as the merchant stays on the books. You get paid your residual income. Years. So that's a pretty cool deal, right? I'm digging that. Buy 10 units, $990 for 10 units. You're going to receive 2 bonus units, so you have 12. So in 30 days, you're going to get paid out $2,376. Also, the monthly residuals. Your monthly residuals are going to be at $356. Follow me? Huge. 20 units. This is the king of the cream. You receive 5 bonus units, so you have 25 units, 25 merchants, and in 30 days you'll be paid out $4,950. Also, remember the residual monthly. Your residual monthly is going to be over $700 a month. Nice, right? Well, folks, it gets better. Always gets better. Wait, there's more. Let's talk about bid.
Here it is. Always trying to keep you, just like fascinated, right? Oh, there's more. Let's wait for it. You thought that what I presented before is great. Wait until you hear this.
Big money. Okay, let's do some examples. Let's play some games here. Let's say you decided to do 5 units each and every month. So that would be $495 monthly, and 30 days later, you'll get your $1,188, right, every month. But check out the residuals. If you did 5 units every month, you'd have 18 merchants after 3 months. That's over $500 a month residual income. After 6 months, you'd have 36 merchants. That's over $1,000 a month in residual income. And after 12 months, you'll be over $2,000 a month in residual income, month after month after month after month, as long as the merchant stays on the books. Check that out. I love that screen, right? I love that screen. Moving on. Let's take it a step further. Let's say you did 5 units every week. What? 495 weekly. So what will happen is every 30 days, if you're putting 495 in every week, once 30 days kicks in, every week you're going to receive $1,188 back, right? So you can take the profits and put it back in if you want to. Or what I suggest is take some of the profits out, put it back in your pocket, and use some of the profits to get more units. So you're profiting and you're growing, right? But check out the residuals. If you did this every week, just look at it. I don't even think I need to say it. After a year's time, you're going to have close to 300 merchants and you'll be getting $8,500 a month residually. And that has nothing to do with getting paid out the chunk in 30 days. This is residual. This is a different stream of income, just to make it clear. Here's what a lot of people are doing. And if you can't do this, don't do it, right?
No peer pressure. There's no peer pressure. But this is going to be the best opportunity for you right here if you come in with this amount of money every single week.
If you can't do it, don't do it. But build up to something like this with your profits. If you did 20 units every week, that's a chunk. But listen to me carefully. You only have to do it for 4 weeks. You place $1,980 in weekly for 4 weeks. And that's going to start kicking you $49.50 back every week in 30 days. You follow me? So after 30 days, you can take profits from your $49.50, buy another week's worth, and take the rest for profit. And then check out the residual, man. Are you kidding?
Yes, you are kidding, right? How in the world can you believe that you're going to make this much money from depositing such a little amount of money one time? Come on now. Where is the documentation proving that you got this amount of merchants joining up to advertise their business opportunities, where it is that they have? Where's the data backing this up?
Hey, me. In just 3 months, you're making almost $9,000 a month in residual income. This is huge, folks. This is totally huge. Now, let's talk about growing your profits, because that's something I think everybody should do. I think you should take profits and put it in your pocket. And I think you should grow, right? Take some of the profits and grow. So let's say you did $1,980. 30 days, you get paid $4,950 back. Take your original $1,980 and put it back in your pocket. Okay? Put it back in your pocket. No harm. No blood, no harm, right? Take $1,980 and get yourself another position. So in 30 days, you get another $4,950. Right? And you've made $990 in profit. Put that in your pocket. So not only are you putting your initial investment back in your pocket, you're also making $1,000, almost $990, and you've got another position that in 30 days, you'll be able to do the same thing. Take it a step further. We talk about building your profits.
I apologize for that background noise you hear as well. I'm getting notifications from the stock market from Webull. So apologize about that. But you know, this is just continuing on talking about if you can't start here, then you can start here. Build it up to this point. If you can't start at this point, start here. Build it up to this right here. It's always about trying to get you to put more money into something that is not proven to actually work. You know, so let's continue on. We're almost finished here.
So remember I said in 30 days, you'll get another $49.50, right? So that's all profit for you. That's all profit for you. So here's a suggestion. And it's just a suggestion. Everybody's going to do different things. So this is your second $49.50, your second $49.50.
Where she was sitting when you guys
Take
went.
$1,980 and deposit it on the very next Monday, so back into the program, and on the second Monday, put another $19.80 in, and put $990 in your pocket for profit. Now you've got 2 weeks in a row working for you. You made profit another $1,000. You are rocking and rolling. 30-day passes, and now you're going to receive $4,950, and then 37 days passes, another $4,950. You see that? Because you put in 2 weeks in a row, you're going to get $5,000 2 weeks in a row. Close to it, $4,950. I hope you're following me here. Now you have $9,900 coming in the next month. So you could do a lot of things from here. Get 3 positions and keep $4,000 in profits. Those 3 positions will start to pay off in 30 days. It actually takes 44 days for those 3 positions to total pay out, but it's almost $15,000.
Just ask yourself, what kind of investment opportunity you know of that you can start out with a little bit of money and then grow it into $14,000, $15,000, $33,000 per month in just a very, very short amount of time? There's no legit opportunity, investment opportunity out there that offers that kind of return. Only way that you can get rich quick is, what I said multiple times, is by if you win a lottery or you are born into a rich family. That's the only way. Everything else takes time. So the reason why so many people fall for these kind of scams is the promise of getting rich quick or making a lot of money quick. And I get more notification from Webull from the stock market. But this is not realistic. Look at every other opportunity out there that's promising you to get rich quick or make a lot of money real quick in a short amount of time, and ask yourself, how long have they lasted? Do they still operate today? Depending on when it got started, more than likely not. If it just getting started, yeah, it's still going. But just covered a recent big rug pull, Triage Tech, promising people to get paid a whole lot of money in a short amount of time. Just by compounding, starting with a little bit and then compounding. What he's trying to get you to do here. Just cover Triage Tech. Look what happened there. Got 2 fraud warnings out against it already. From the state of Texas and the state of California. Website gone, money gone. Same thing's going to happen here.
$14,850, guys. Now you don't have to do the 1980. Start off small, right? Start off small. Now, it says my meeting's going to end in 10 minutes. So let me do this quickly. If you want another stream of income, you can introduce this to your friends and family members, okay?
How is that sustainable? Your first direct level, you get 10%. So commissions paid out every Friday. Second tier, you get 5%. Third, fourth tier, which is spelled fourth wrong, 5% as well. Fifth and sixth tier, you get 2.5%. How is this sustainable? Look at any other MLM plan that's already exit scammed everyone and compare it to this right here and look at what happened in the end. It's not sustainable.
Here's the payout on the different tiers. Anybody you refer, you're going to receive 10% of whatever they're putting in. Second tier, 5%. You can see all the different tiers here, right? I'm just doing this real quick because I'm running out of time. We're going to be doing professional seminars, okay?
So this is what they're promising in the end. The Local City Partner Program is one of the strongest business models we have ever seen. No, it's not. There are no monthly fees or expenses. Technically there is. You got to come out of pocket every single time. So he said there's one investment, but where the money coming from is coming from you each time. So there is no revenue being generated with Local City Partners besides of referring people, MLM. That's it. So as long as you're 18 years of age or older and have a U.S. bank account, you may participate. Currently, to get started, you will pay by Zelle, Cash App, or processing an ACH transfer. I wouldn't do that at all, okay? So this right here is pretty much what I want to show you about this video. just showing you how these things are presented. And, so you come right behind MLM. He actually got 2 articles up about this right here. And the owner of this thing is called Troy Warren. He's the owner of Local City Places, Local City Partners. He got 2 different ones. But everyone is mainly focused on Local City Places because of this so-called passive streaming income, right? The thing is, the presenter said he went down to Phoenix, Arizona to the office and interviewed the owner. Before you do any type of interview, you're going to do some investigative research of your own based on this owner, right? To make sure that this person who they say they are. And if you would have known that, you would have easily found out that this guy has a very, very, very shady history. He's a thief. He's a robber. You come down here, you see that there's a lawsuit by MasterCard against this guy, Troy Warren. It was also documented by Ivan Penn for the St. Petersburg Times. I used to work for this company in St. Petersburg, Florida. I literally worked on the printing press, printing the newspaper for this company before it changed to Tampa Bay Times. I was actually there when it changed from St. Petersburg Times to Tampa Bay Times. And you can find this information. If you got a newspaper reporting about the history of this person, then how is that you went there feeling so confident that this right here is a legit opportunity? I said there's 2 articles. This right here is the more recent one. I think it's the more recent one. No, that's April 30th. This is the more recent one. Come back up to the top, and you see November the 4th. So this is another article right here. So yeah, you got 2 articles on Behind MLM. Take a read. And if you don't believe, what Behind MLM is saying, go to Tampa Bay Times yourself, tbt.com, and you go to advanced search and say relevance all available, type in Troy Warren, and you'll be able to find all the articles about all of his schemes that he promoted, that people reported on losing money with all his investment schemes and the Tampa Bay area. It's like, do your research. Don't believe everything that's being presented in these so-called presentations. Look for what they don't want to show you. Like, he never once mentioned the owner's name, Troy Warren, right? Never once mentioned it. Because some of you are going to be smart enough to do your own due diligence. You're going to find this information. And so if you want to know what's the relevance of St. Petersburg Times or Tampa Bay Times, they're the second best newspaper in the state of Florida based on the number of subscribers. They're only behind Palm Beach, Florida. That's it. Because that's the more populated area as well. But Tampa Bay is pretty populated area. I lived there for some years. So they got almost 130,000 subscribers. That's letting you know that Tampa Bay Times is one of the best newspaper companies in the state of Florida, and perhaps in the whole entirety of the United States as well. I know they're not going to be up there competing with like New York Times and everything like that, but they're a very good newspaper. And so you got this. This is right here is him in another YouTube talking about they interviewing him. And this is this Troy Warren. This is how he look right now. This video was published, updated 6 months ago. So right here, passive income with Gloria McDonald. So she got an actual interview with Troy Warren. This is him. So let's see here. Let's see. Let's listen to him talk for a little bit.
You've heard the statement before, give a man a fish, feed him for a day, teach him how to fish, feed him for a lifetime. Well, the truth is, I got to tell you, there's an in-between to that. What the merchants don't want to be taught how to do this, by the way, because a dentist, for example, is good at fixing teeth and repairing teeth, but they're not usually good at marketing. And I say that with all kindness.
Right.
They're just not good at that. So what they're really saying in between is just give me the fish sandwich, because you just bring me the patients and then I'll do my thing.
So I just paused the video. Just want to hear you. I want you guys to hear him talk for a little bit. And you notice one thing about this video as well. If he is the businessman that he claims to be, he wouldn't mind showing his office setting, right? So that right here is showing you that he has a virtual background of like some type of podcast studio, something like that. You know, that right there is a red flag as well. You should not have any issue showcasing your office, operations of business, anything like that. Where are videos showing that? So that person here in this video, who I would love to have his name and phone number, he's saying that he went down to the office and interviewed the owner, and now he's a director. Where's the proof of any type of any such office ever existing? Because we come right to the website, and let's see here. Where is the right here? So we're gonna click on this the address. Let it load up, and it's showing that it's located in this building here. So this is CertaPro Painters of Ahwatukee, Chandler, Arizona. I think I said that right. I apologize. I know that it's like you know, an indigenous word. I don't like using the word Native American, but yeah, indigenous. And this is the you know, this right here is a paint building. So Central Pro Painters. Where in here is it showing that he got an office here? Because you got another business right here nearby. You got all these this residences here right here, and then you got a hotel here. Go across the street, you got Verizon Wireless. You got Target or Target, how some of y'all like to pronounce it as well. Snippets haircuts for kids. You know, so you got all this right here, but there's no proof that he got a business over here at all based on his address. So you can click on this, and this is what the photos are showing you. So are there any other businesses in this building? No, nobody's talking about anything else except for, you know, buying paint, maybe even hiring someone to be able to do a job for them, whatever the case may be, right? But there's no evidence at all of him having an office right here at this address based on this website that he has. So that right there is all that I want to say about local city partners or local city places, whichever one you want to use, right? And I'm still getting more notification from Webull from the stock market. Hopefully it's all good news. So, but anyways, this concludes what I wanted to say. I do not recommend joining this at all. If you know what's best for you, stay far away from this, okay? And you just inform other people to do their own due diligence, just like what I just showed you. Like, this is so easy. You listen to the Zoom presentation. He did not tell you who the owner is. You look up local city places, and you go to YouTube, and you can find this video of Troy Warren, Bandy CEO and co-founder. Then you do your research, go to Behind MLM. He got articles already up. And then you go to TBT, which Behind MLM had referenced here in his article, St. Petersburg Times, which is now Tampa Bay Times. When you come down, right there, St. Petersburg Times, now Tampa Bay Times. See if you can find an article. Now, I'm not subscribed, you know, to receiving the articles, but I had clicked on like one of these, and it showed that Troy Warren was actually promoting this thing. So I cannot see this whole article anymore because you only get one free view. That's it. And I was trying to see everything else, and I didn't know. I was unaware of having one free view. But further down in this article right here, it mentions Troy Warren by name, and I'm pretty sure the rest of these articles does as well. All right. So, but that right there is all to say. If you like what you heard, it's all. Please subscribe to the channel. Also, feel free to share this video with other people. Please do not join this right here. You're just gonna lose your money in the end, and then you're gonna be trying to file lawsuits and everything like that against Troy Warren, which he's located in Arizona. So Arizona is not the fastest regulator authority and everything like that to issue fraud warnings. So I mean, I don't know what you'll be able to do to press charges against this individual because he seems to be getting away with it. You going back years. With him promoting these schemes, these scams, and you know. So if you know what's best for you, don't get involved with this. So that's all to say. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time in this video. Take care, everyone.